Hello, viewers. I'm back again. I miss you people sincerely. It's like 2 days now that we've not seen. Please, I would like you to watch this video. After watching the video, wait, because I have a lot of things to tell us regards this. It's important. It has to do with it, with what is happening now. Very, very important. Watch the video, and we'll be right back.
Some few years ago, I warned that the armed forces are either not capable or unwilling to protect us, and that we must defend ourselves. The first denial of what I said came from the Ministry of Defense. They said I was lying. And they set up a kangaroo board of inquiry to investigate the truth or otherwise of what I spoke. And they invited me to come and testify. I did not go. I did not go. They wrote that report which said that I was only speculating, that there was no evidence. And now there is evidence. The whole country now is being run and overrun. And one very clear thing that is happening is that these foreign invaders, they are not even Muslims. A lot of the casualties inflicted on the land are on Muslims. They are destroying even mosques, but they were allowed to come into the country by our government. Now, as a soldier, my training teaches me that the best defense is attack. Right now, we are all sitting ducks. These people are armed to the teeth with all the weapons of mass destruction, and we don't have them. But we have the numbers, and the land belongs to us. They are trying to recolonize us and take over our land. Can I allow you to defend yourselves? Your Majesty, you heard what they've said. You must then unite our people. A lot of the attacks that I got was from our people. They said I told them to defend themselves. I didn't give them arms. I will not give you arms. Find out how these people who have it got it. Use the same means. Use the same means to defend you, to defend yourselves.
You see, about 58 years ago, the man you saw in the video, that was Danjuma, T.Y. Danjuma. About 58 years ago, he and Gowan and some most northern officers, the middle belt people, the northern officers, inspired by the Fulanis, the Fulanis were in charge, leading them. So the support of some African countries. 58 years ago, they attempted to kill off the Igbo people. So many lives were lost. Many were killed in the name of what they call retaliation. We thank God IBB just cleared the air on what actually happened. It wasn't an Igbo coup. But the retaliation was targeted at Igbo, both Igbos who are in the military and outside the military. 58 years ago, you hear something like, kill off these people, kill off those Inyamiri Igbos. Today, their allies in the killing have turned against them. Their allies in the anti-Igbo sentiment are now not only killing the Igbos, but killing them too. And the worst is to come to their place and hammer them. In fact, the major casualties of the recent Fulani Herdsmen attack. Yes, Fulani Herdsmen are attacking everybody, but the major casualties are from this area. From the area Danjuma and Gowan hails from. Well, I don't know whether to call it nemesis or karma. Everyone is feeling the Fulani heat, including the Igbo people. So it's no longer that the Igbos are facing the heat as in 1967. Everybody is facing the heat. Remember, these people joined the Fulanis to fight the Igbos. So it's like a case of not the evil that men do lives after them, but the evil that men do lives with them. They are seeing it. Do you notice what happened? They connived to fight in Igbo. They connived to fight in Igbo. Now, it is them. A case of, there is a popular Igbo saying, we are both hunting together. And now you are seeing my leg like that of the animal you are hunting. They both join hand in hunting down Igbo. But now the Fulani is pointing the guns at them. Someone mocked Igbo. He was saying Ojukwu and the key Biafran leaders are dead, but Yakubu Gowon and T.Y. Danjuma are alive. I then asked this person, what about Muritala Mohammed? Is he alive? You know what happened to him? 1976. What about Blas Scorpion? The one who was bragging, I will finish in Igbo. He went to from Port Harcourt there and here and there. Oh, I'll kill off all Igbos, Blas Scorpion. So some people are like, they are mocking the Igbos. They are saying, Gowon is alive. Danjuma is alive. Let me tell you something. Death is something everyone owes. Yes, everyone owes death. There's a day people are born and there's a day people go. So it's normal. And they are alive, but you don't know how they feel because of what is happening in their areas. They may be having regrets and they may be worried. Their places are among the places that face the most devastation of Fulani Herdsmen attack. They are both alive, witnessing horrors, watching horror films. The situation is no longer like 1967. If you tell them now that the problem is in Igbo, they will say no. They will say big no. They will even tell you they made huge mistakes. Let me tell you something, people. Whatever a man sow, he will reap. Whatever a man sow, he shall reap. It's only a matter of time. And most people reap what they sow alive. So you don't know why God kept these people. Whether for them to see certain things before they go, we don't know. Meanwhile, note, we pray that Fulani Herdsmen attack will end in the whole of Nigeria. That is our prayer. Now, there is a solution I'm suggesting for the whole of Nigeria. The solution to this problem of Fulani Herdsmen attack is a split. Split the country so people can secure their area. You saw him, he was mobilizing his people. He was telling them, defend yourself. That is what Nnamdi Kanu has been saying. And that is what the DSS boss said recently. I don't think it's up to a month. Defend yourself. How long? Quite good. It's a good approach. But how long? Once we are connected in this one Nigeria, that line of defense, they say first line of defense, it might collapse. You know why? For me, it looks like a temporary solution. It might collapse. When a core northerner takes over power again, a Fulani, Buhari told them some time ago that they should seize weapons in people's hands, including the ones that were registered. Meanwhile, the Fulanis are going about with their weapons. He told them to seize weapons. So you don't know the government that will come. It might be the one that will favor these people. You saw in the video we shared some days ago, the Fulani people by themselves saying they were trained, they were given weapons by people in authority, by people in power, by the leaders of Nigeria, certainly from the north. The DSS boss has also told you some time ago that a current governor or a former governor is behind this. And we've seen several times when these people are captured, you hear that Buhari told them to hand over their weapons to them. So what are we saying? The only reason that will continue is one Nigeria. It will continue like that, and your line of defense, how long? Yes, I like what the DSS boss said, and I support whatever he said. Let's make it a sort of habitual thing. Just like we do our festival, let's gather and work on our defenses. But again, if I want to pick holes on what he said there's a special weapons that will be allowed. What kind of weapons will be allowed? The people you are contending with are using automatic rifles. Perhaps it's Dengon. We don't know. But how long can this be sustained? Because remember, a Southerner is in power now. It's a bit easy. It's a bit easy. A Southerner is in power. Even upon, say, there is a Southerner in power, you are still feeling the heat of these people. Imagine when a Northerner takes full power, a Northerner that is sympathetic to their cause. So back to what I'm saying. The solution to the problem is to do what Ndibo did in 1967. What Ndibo did was the solution, but many of these people did not see it. They were trying to fight, crushing Ndibo, crushing people because they want to succeed. Saying we are fighting to win them back. Unto one love are beginning. Are we the same people? Can't you see the difference? Are we the same? Why must we be one in one country? Why must we be together? Are we same people? Do we have same interests? You talk about regionalism, restructuring, none. They will refuse every of this idea in the house. Let me tell you again, Ojuku's approach, secession. Some people will say this guy, they too like anything division. This is not about division. This is about looking at what will solve the problem. Whatever you do now could be reset back when the wrong people enters the power or are in power. When the wrong people comes into power, they will reset all of this. Somebody can say, confiscate their guns again. The approach is Ojuku's approach. Go back to Abri. Okay, not just Abri. Go back to, let's split in peace. You will see love. The amount, the level of division in this country, there's a deep hate that if we continue, it will continue to gain stature. Splitting this country will solve a lot of problems. The Igbos said it when Nnamdi Kanu started. They said, they are coming with their division again. Nnamdi Kanu saw what is coming from a distance. He saw what Ojukwu saw. These two generals, Jugowan, Danjuma, I don't think they will still be saying one Nigeria, though they will not want to say it openly. They have a role to play now. They are well stricken of age, and sooner, who knows, based on, I'm not wishing them dead, but you know, normally the normal process, grow very old and give way. So they have a role to play now. Now it's still early. The role they should play is in the division of this country so that people can go and manage their place. When the country is split, there will be peace. All people, we will still respect each other, just like Nigeria and Ghana. There will be respect than continuing hate. So when we say division, it's not as if we hate anybody. No, a solution to a looming danger. We have been infiltrated and danger is coming. Only when you split, you manage your place. The people will not tell you, use this kind of gun, use catapult to fight these people. Then you secure your place very well. You know that if you don't secure it, you will lose. You secure it with whatever you have. I would like to show you another video and we'll round up with that.
Oh yeah, ask them like that. Yeah. Please follow them. Follow them. These are some of the things they use in collecting Okada. Once they heat, I want to place it on record that a lot of weapons were recovered from them, locally made weapons, with which they perpetrate different forms of evil. What they do is to stay in the forest and come out, attack and go back and run back deep into the forest. Over 100 of these people were loaded with trucks, 2 trucks, and they were about to be distributed along the forest belt of the state, starting from Ore End, Ofosu, Ore End. We have profiled them, and we found out that all of them, with the exception of only 3, do not even know where they were being taken to. They don't have an idea. Their masters just sent them into the forest to await further directives. The governor has therefore directed that they be sent back to where they came from. Yes, there's freedom of movement in Nigeria, but you must have a purpose.
I would really appreciate the governor for saying they should take them back.
or it's a criminal thing to come without any chance to enter forest to cause problem here. We appreciate the governor, we appreciate Amotekun too for taking care of them and going back where they come from.
You see? You see? In that video, you see what is happening? You don't know how many of them have entered already. You don't know how many have entered already. These are the ones they caught. Can you imagine? Some of their leaders are moving them. Many of them do not even know where they are going to. They don't even know where they are going to. Imagine how many that have been piled up in their forest, from which attack is launched. It is no longer news. It is a very common thing that they launch attack from the forest. They want to occupy and retain this place. Part of the major plan is to take over all of these places. People go to live in forests while we go to rent space. When we go to Kano or any part, just like when any Southerner go to the north, they rent place to where they stay. They rent places for business. But these people come to our side. I'm not saying all of them. They know themselves. They want to occupy all our forests and even attack us from the forest and even stop us from farming. You don't know how many that have entered. It is not just stopping these people. It is time. Although I feel ashamed for all of the Southeastern governors. They are afraid to say, Fulani, stop killing us. They are afraid. Fulani, this is your limit. This is not your state. We don't want open grade. Many of the Southeast governors are afraid. They are waiting until these people. You see what is happening in Yamufu? The governor is yet to make a very strong statement on that. Ebonyi governor keeps saying, don't retaliate. Okay, let's assume, okay, you want to, they should not retaliate. But you tell them, you work to make sure something like that does not repeat. What is he doing to combat the situation? Not just don't retaliate. I'm not talking about retaliation here, but what is he doing to stop people from being killed? Do you know what a life what? So we are being infiltrated. Yes, your first line of defense. That looks to me a temporal. Yes, it's good, but how long? We are being infiltrated. The permanent solution is a split. And these two generals that are alive. That is what they owe their people, to save their people and their future. That's what they owe their people. Now they are well stricken of age. If you split, you get proper control of your area and you ward off every invader. You now be able to tell people, leave our forests or else we'll come at you with everything. I would like to leave this video here. Please share widely. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.